Be honest, when were you the dating horror story? I went to a house party at New Year's with a cute girl I just met, and right after the ball dropped we started making out pretty hard. After about 15 minutes I started to feel fairly sour, so we decided to head back to her place. Turns out I had come down with the full-blown stomach flu, which ended up being intensified by the heavy drinking from the earlier festivities. I had to try to convince this girl I didn't know that this wasn't from the booze. And that something bad was happening to me. I was so sick the next day that I couldn't leave her place, as venturing farther than 20 feet from a toilet was not going to happen. My fever was so high that I was hallucinating. And got lost on my way to the toilet in a straight hallway, then proceeded to faint in her arms when she found me confused staring at a wall. I shit and puked in her house for a full 24 hours before I could muster up the energy and courage to take the 15-minute voyage home to my sanctuary of safety and acceptance. Oh, and she lived at her mom's house. So that's the story of how I first met my mother-in-law. She's a very understanding woman. In my early 20s I was emotionally unstable, extremely insecure, abusing Adderall, and struggling with an eating disorder. I'm talking crying uncontrollably, cutting, unable to go to events or be particularly sociable, clingy to people I want to date, requiring validation and company constantly while simultaneously wanting to be alone. Just really struggling mentally and physically. Looking back, I can see why those traits might have been a turn-off, duh. Took many years of therapy and personal growth to turn things around.